Trending news. Nnamdi Kanu is at fault. See reason why Mefor'S doesn't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released from DSS custody. Oluwatoyosi disclosed. News in details. There seems to be a crack within the indigenous people of Biafra as the deputy leader, Mefor'S, has fallen out with his boss, Nnamdi Kanu, and floated a new radio station called Biafran Human Rights and Freedom Radio. Aside from the name of the radio station, which hints at a divergence of paths within the group, Mefor'S had earlier showed signs of a crack when he deleted his Facebook page in August. According to report by Nigeria News, Mefor'S fell out with Nnamdi Kanu because he wasn't comfortable with the idea of his former leader is consistently claiming that Nnamdi Kanu is dead and has since been replaced with one Jubril El-Sudani from Sudan. That rumor has not only been in the public domain for a long time now, he also fueled wide speculations about the identity of the president and has been a fodder for gossip. Nnamdi Kanu, on his part, had said in the past that Mefor'S had cautioned him against pending such rumor and flying a kite. I keep saying this every time my deputy, Mefor'S, will say, "Don't say it. Don't say that Buhari is dead." Kanu once said in a broadcast on Radio Biafra in February. Mefor'S had also clamored for a change of approach and attitude among IPOB members, but his appeals fell on deaf ears and resulted in verbal assault from members of the group. The estranged IPOB deputy also said to have engaged in his leader in a war of words over some agreements among him and Nnamdi Kanu. This is not surprising, as the IPOB leader has been accused of being dictatorial. Has been ignorant and fraudulent by some of his former allies. It is believed that the IPOB leader is running the organization for his own gains and not in the interest of the people. Mefor'S has also said in a video that it's currently circulating on social media that he had been excluded from making broadcasts on Radio Biafra and that Nnamdi Kanu and those working with him had effectively sidelined him from doing things that he had been doing before. Mefor'S also hinted at the floating of another radio station aside from Radio Biafra without his knowledge. He was also asked to hand over the login detail of Radio Biafra to one Ofoma. He questioned why the IPOB leader should float another radio station and prevented him from making broadcast on Radio Biafra. A number of our people, they know that there have been one or two issues from time to time, but now it has come to zenith of it all, Mefor'S said. And I came to a conclusion, and I said that when all this back and forth were going on, that for the sake of those who died in this struggle, that I would hand off this office. Mefor said. And then he said he would give him the details of Radio Biafra. If I am a deputy to Nnamdi Kanu, why shouldn't I know that another radio station is being opened? For me, this is a humiliation of the highest order. This is an insult because when you talk about the internet online aspect of Radio Biafra, you can't even write that story. You cannot finish it without talking about me. I worked for this thing for almost 1 year with Nnamdi Kanu. I had been blackmailed. I have been humiliated in so many ways. Uche Mefor said, adding that he had been portrayed as evil in the eyes of Nnamdi Kanu and the members of the group. However, though it is believed that Uche Mefor resigned as IPOB leader, source very close to Nnamdi Kanu said that the IPOB leader secretly dismissed him because he could not even condone his overbearing nature anymore. This, according to Niger News, was done secretly to avoid raising unnecessary eyeballs. Still another source said that Uche Mefor took the decision to pull down his Facebook page and remain incommunicado because of security reasons. Still, Mefor was quoted to have said that in a report that Nnamdi Kanu crossed the red line after he disgraced their former African representatives, that is George Onibe. What will befall Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB in no distant time will be shocking. Any ear that hears it would tingle, Nnamdi Kanu members, IPOB members said. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. This is so funny. I'm not against anybody, but my own advice to Uche Mefor is that he's just a fool to let Asari Dokubo to mislead him by leaving the group as a deputy of the Radio Biafra or deputy of Nnamdi Kanu. No matter what, I've heard a lot of stories about Nnamdi Kanu this, Nnamdi Kanu that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't respect others, doesn't respect his elders, he doesn't give chances for other people to give their own opinion. And that's what I don't know. But with what Uche Mefor have just said, is this the reason why Uche Mefor hands over his posts? Is this the reason why Uche Mefor is really against Nnamdi Kanu? No matter what anybody has, no matter what someone did to you, doesn't mean that you should pray for that person's death. You still forgive because God, we offend God and He also forgives us. He forgives us. So I see no reason why we should keep saying or wishing other people evil. I don't see no reason why you should keep saying wishing other people evil. We don't need it. We don't need it at all. Don't offense you doesn't mean that you want that person to die. No. There's nothing in this life, even if you're having an issue, definitely it's not easy for someone to forget. You can just forgive that person and become that person's friend the way you used to, but it will be different. The way we used to be close will be different from the way you are close now. But let the burden be lifted off your shoulders. But that doesn't mean that Uche Mefor will be saying, Nnamdi Kanu should die in prison, in detention of DSS. No, that is not it. So viewers, you have heard the reason why Uche Mefor and Nnamdi Kanu are having this separable war among each other. So viewers, your take on this news will be very much appreciated. I would love you to drop every of your comment below the comment box. Thank you.